Hello and welcome to the Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
I'm Jason Ross. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's the Regulars. It's such a exciting, provocative, explosive day here on the Regulars.
I feel like we need like one of those warnings beforehand. Like if you are going to get upset about maybe a child being buried under, child's in danger. This episode's not for you because you're going to see a lot of people very
concerned
about a child being buried under a convenience store shelf.
Hell yeah. Well, we have a lot of interpretations. Today is the Brandon Challenge. Okay, Jay, this has taken on a life of its own in a way that I wasn't expecting, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, the community blew up. We had so many submissions, but there can only be one.
There can only be one.
There's no criteria. We're going to make it up as we go. We didn't say anything beforehand.
Wow, Jason, thank you for telling everyone the logistics. Jason, just forewarning, we're all friends here, so we know. I think Jason is in a mood that he's denying, but we did get on the phone quite quickly, and you were like, hey. And I was like, okay, Brandon.
We spoke less this time than we have ever before the podcast. I think I said one line and you're like, oh, wow, he's in a quiet mood. But now you're like, there's a big
okay? I was like, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. And I was like, I'm fine. She's like, you're not.
He's not, I can tell. So I have my tall can of cherry bubbly. And I just want to, first of all, thank everyone. This is me cheersing you with my soda water. Thanking everyone who submitted a Brandon challenge.
Yeah.
You are all angels, wonderful human beings.
We had some professions that do this for a living. And we had a theater company submit, which was insane.
Oh my God. We had the Sunday service surprise us this morning, which truly stop everything and go watch them on Sundays. I believe their show is still up for like a week. So you can watch it. And you should. They're amazing.
Well, one of them, you saw her here. Caitlin Howden is in that troupe. And the wonderful Caitlin Howden, yeah.
I know. Haley says, love the hair matches the drink. Listen, I love a vibe. Okay. I love a theme. Here we are.
Mine's a green screen cup. So insert anything you would like here.
Great. So we have so many submissions. Wow. We're going to go through them today.
We had professional filmmakers, it felt like, with Jameson Kramer. We had, but we also just had people that were like, I'm nervous. I'm going to do this. Nervous. And I'll tell you what, I found those the most exciting.
Let me tell you, I will tell you, having people have to preface the challenge with, hey, I'm okay. Mm-hmm. No one worry about me. I'm doing this weird thing. I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Yeah. So lovely. So before we get into that, because we're going to play them all, what's going on, Jason? Some big things happened today.
What are the big things that happened today?
Well, first of all, my apartment is so hot. Like I had to bring powder because I am sweating to a point where I am upset. So I'm bringing in energy. I'll just say that.
Is this a Toronto thing right now? Because I know it's CNE time normally. So it's that cool breeze can come in sometimes.
Ugh, I hate the CNE. It's so gross. Who cares about it?
Rides, cotton candy, tiny donuts. You'd go for the tiny donuts.
No, because you have to pay to get in and it's just dirty everywhere. You just walk around and then it's like, hey, do you want to get on this ride and feel like you're going to barf for the rest of the night? Hey, do you want to eat a grilled cheese dipped in a donut glaze rolled in a sausage? It's like,
that's why I go.
Not.
That's where I go. Here's this cheeseburger, but instead of a bun, we're going to use a grilled cheese on top and a grilled cheese on the bottom. And I'm like, all right, I'll try that.
Give me a break. No, it's just really hot. I don't know. I'm just so sweaty. I can't even deal. But also some huge news on the Dancing with the Stars front before we get in.
I know this.
Carol Baskins, Chrishell from Selling Sunset will be joining and Nelly, with no Band-Aid, will be joining the Dancing with the Stars cast. And here's what I have to say to that. Poo poo kachoo. Poo poo kachoo on that.
Yeah, we saw Carol Baskins riding a bike, and we were like, "Great, Kermit the Frog riding a bike." Now we got to watch Kermit the Frog dancing. I'm not in. I'm not here for it. Like,
What's impressive
no.
about it, she was quirky enough to allegedly get away with feeding her husband to tigers.
Yeah. Although the whole truth of it is actually she didn't do that because she's like, that's what everyone will suspect. So she just threw him in a swamp somewhere and let the gators get him.
But now she's going to do an amazing two-step. I can't with it. I can't.
It's really weird that this news popped out today because I don't follow Dancing with the Stars.
No.
But last night, for some reason, I don't know how we got onto it, but Charlie was really into Carlton dancing from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Ah, yes, it is.
And so I took him on YouTube, and I didn't realize he did a season. And like the dance was kind of like, I don't know. I felt like he was really happy with it, and I was like, "This is great." Yeah, maybe I'll watch Dancing with the Stars. I didn't know I liked it, but maybe I do.
Well, that's like looking at a beautiful dessert and going, "Oh, I've never had dessert." Like that's amazing. Opposed to seeing a donut squished after a bus ran over it and going, "Hey, I've never had anything sweet before. This might be my first time trying it." Okay, and that is how I'm describing Carol Baskins. Sorry.
A donut squished by a school bus.
Yeah. And someone going, I'm hungry. Maybe. It's just like, is this where we're at? Like, I watch the shittiest television. I'm reeling because Dorinda Medley's leaving Real Housewives of New York. So
she's leaving?
Yes. I don't know if she was, I believe she was fired, softly fired, but she has announced her exit.
Oh, it's one of those, like, eventually you have to be like, we've covered for you 8 times and we're done. We're done covering for you.
Well, she had a pretty bumpy season this season. So I'm not surprised.
Well, last I heard from the Stacey Grapevine that this was a great season.
This was an impeccable season, truly, that I wished that you would, dip a toe in, because I think that you might really, really enjoy.
There's so much TV.
Yeah. And your journey's your journey, and we all must move on,
Yeah, my journey's great.
So they're joining the Dancing with the Stars. I won't be watching. I really don't watch Dancing with the Stars. It's not for me. But yeah, thrilling stuff. Truly. Yeah. Also have big news on my obviously on my crush front. Brooks Laich. There are talks about him getting back with his wife, Julianne Hough.
Well, here's the other thing. The hot news there is that Brooks Laich is back because yesterday he was too nice boy to be on your list anymore. But was that just hiding sores? This is still a crush.
No, I think it's interesting that I got my hair dyed and we talked about Brooks Laich, and then all of a sudden his wife maybe wants him back. I'm just saying it's nice to know. I'm on
Brooks Laich's wife or ex-wife or maybe wife, I don't know, was threatened by Stacey McGonigal's crush is what happened.
Oh. You heard it here first. And you know what?
We're a news source. Ask Narcity. We are a trusted news source.
Trusted news source who cannot tell the difference between a water buffalo and an elephant. Okay.
Yeah.
And here I am bringing marriages back together because my sexuality is so palpable.
Yeah. People are afraid.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I tell you something?
So many cool people in the chat today. Courtney's here today. Not Dorinda. Also submitted to the Brandon Challenge.
I know. Amazing hair, the turnaround, the shock. It was full. It was like so wonderful. I was like, audibly gasped. Yeah, it was a great submission. Yeah. So, but yes, we're losing Dorinda, which is super sad. I'm wondering about the New York franchise because now we just have Leah, Sonia, Ramona, allegedly, who is also maybe thinking about leaving, and who else am I missing?
Well, who's I can't remember her name, but the one that got arrested and got out.
Luann.
There you go.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about the franchise. If Ramona leaves, I'm concerned, and I don't like Ramona. I don't.
No, but you need the heel in all of these shows. You need the person you don't like.
And listen, I don't know where people sit on the New York franchise, but I will say this. We need Bethany Frankel back. Jason's not listening to me, but
we need Bethany Frankel. I didn't know Bethany left, to be honest. I was listening to you.
Brooks Laich's wife, Snake King? Just saying. It could be.
I don't know. We've only got one clue so far. Snake King is in the States. That's all we know.
I do think it's interesting that Jameson is calling out snaking, because we didn't know that Jameson also had access to a yacht. So a yacht
and a child. He kidnapped a child for the
not
Brennan
his
Challenge, which I don't know if it's disqualified or wins it, but one or the other. I think it might disqualify you, Jameson.
It might disqualify. And all of a sudden he's calling out snaking, but we all have secrets in our closet, don't we?
We've narrowed it down to 1 in 300 million. It's someone in the United States.
Someone. And we're glad that they're here. And I want to thank Jan for the support with it did look like an elephant. Again, this is huge news. Just so Narcity knows, it's up for debate, but you can't judge.
Well, no, there's facts. Like it was a bison.
Right. But we can't, we can't say, hey, clearly it was this water buffalo or whatever,
We're a trusted news source, is all we're saying.
We are a trusted.
It was allegedly. We said allegedly an elephant, or if we didn't, we can definitely edit that in now at this point. So allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
Oh no.
So yeah. So what did you do last night?
What did I do last night? Last night was well, I don't know if I want to get into this, but I'll get into it.
This is the residual. This is the mood. This is probably the creation of the mood. What did you do last night?
I've been bedridden for 2 days.
Okay, I just want to bring up a couple of things to you. I knew you were in a mood. I knew something was up.
I'm not in a mood.
I knew something was up. Number one, thank you. Two, you have my phone number. You could easily, hey, I'm not doing great. I send you texts all the time that.
Oh, I was doing great. I'm doing great. I was just like, I couldn't walk. That's all.
Let's talk about that. Can we talk about that, please?
If I lived in Toronto, then maybe I'd text and be like, "Can you bring me some soup?" But what are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me some soup down here?
No,
I don't want soup. I don't want soup anyways.
Listen, I can tell you, I'm not sending you anything. I would have just been like, "Oh, dude, that sucks."
Yeah.
So let's talk about why you're bedridden.
Oh well, this is the whole thing. It's so anticlimactic. Nothing happened. There was no incident. All of a sudden, I was just like, "Uh-oh, my back feels weird, and now I can't walk. This is so weird."
What?
And yeah, my lower back seized up. This is it. I don't know what's happening. I don't appreciate the banners.
So you woke up, your back seized.
No, I woke up, I was fine. And then I was like an hour into the day, all of a sudden I was like, uh-oh, what's happening to my back? And then I just I couldn't walk.
What do you mean? So like, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been like lying and stretching and trying to do things to like.
Well, I certainly would say that you are lying.
What am I lying about?
Jason, this is just, God.
I think what happened was this. So I can tell you what happened, I think.
Tell us what happened.
So I did have a doctor's appointment, which we know about a week ago. And the doctor was like, just take a bunch of Advil all day. Like he wanted to give me whatever, not over the counter stuff, whatever the prescription sized Advils, and be like, knock yourself out for a while. And I said, nah, don't worry, I'll take a whole bunch of Advil. So I took handfuls of it. But then I was still Chloe tinging like crazy. But I was like, when I was in my last like few thing, I was like, I'm on a bunch of Advil. And I was like, I'm better than ever now. Like this is what happens when you do it for 40 days. And I'm like burping like crazy, jumping around, feeling great. I think when the Advil wore off, finally, it was like, you shouldn't have been jumping around like that, is what probably happened.
Okay, I just want to say this. Do you listen ever?
What's that?
Exactly. It is infuriating dealing with you. I almost want you just to get more hurt at this point.
Body's looking for more banners.
I like that she asked for more manners,
yeah.
which I don't have. Here's the thing that's hilarious to me is, so I've hurt my knee. It's only getting worse. Mm-hmm. So I have a bit of an injury, and I started my Chloe Ting Shred Challenge. And you know what I did? Because I
did it.
I'm an adult, and I'm someone who like connects with their body.
Yeah, me too.
I adjusted my workout.
Me too.
Yeah. Right. I almost want you to go surfing and like break your back.
That's going. Rub that crystal ball because I foresee that happening.
And you just like, oh, she's like botting. Just jokes. No, I just think it's interesting. Is all I'm saying. Like I just want
rest day. Yeah, I've been on 3. Today's day 3 of rest days, and I don't like it because I feel like
your back is fucking broken.
I'm doing it. I'm listening to it. I can still not like it. You could be like, "Oh, I'm sick," and go, "I'm not liking it." You can't go, "You're sick. You're not supposed to like it." Yeah, I don't like it. That's all. I want to get back on the. I'm on this Chloe Ting train, and I knew this was coming because just like a 2-year relationship, this is the time. About 4 months into a workout regime.
I want to say this, and I say this with love. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
How's that?
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because I want to stick to the exercise challenge that or the exercise regime we've been doing.
No, first of all, it's insulting to say we've been doing. We are on our separate paths.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing it as if a gun is being placed to your head, and the concept of moderation has been completely lost on you. And you feel like if you stop for about 1 day, even though your back is broken and you are bedridden, you must continue, or like Ting's gonna show up.
No, I've stopped. This is like 3 days of stop. I'm not happy about it. That's all.
Right. Cool. Amazing.
I don't know why. Yeah, I get crapped on for like wanting to work out. I'm like, I'm trying to do the good things. I understand moderation. I get moderation. I understand that I need a rest day, so I'm taking a rest day. No, guess where I'm going after this podcast ends?
Where? The doctor.
The doctor.
You live at the doctor. Like,
I really don't. The doctor actually, it's opposite. I talk about my body all the time because it's destroyed, but I never go. However, that said, in this last 3 weeks, I've been going. That's all.
Right.
Is this content for anybody?
Is this content? I don't know. I'm at a loss, and I just don't want people to think I don't care, but I don't.
When Jen says the ocean might help your back, I don't know if she means like just get in the water, have a good time, or like we always talk about just walking into the ocean and calling it off.
I don't know. You'll figure it out.
I'm so happy you found this banner thing today, the rolling banner.
Me too. So just for those listening, I just am running banners for Jason. I said Jason and the doctor is sitting in the dumbest tree. I just
like KISSING, that child song.
I just think like it's that episode of Friends where Monica is sick and she wants to prove like she's not sick because she doesn't like to be sick. And everyone's like, just go to bed. Like you're sick. Like, we don't want you around. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, so like, whatever. And she's that dumb voice. And then she tries to have sex with Chandler and he's so grossed out. And everyone's like, just get away. That's you. Like everyone's saying,
I don't see how that is.
Everyone's saying like, you're hurt. Please relax. And then you're like, no, I'm fine. And now I'm just like, do whatever you want.
No, but I have been doing. Like, this is what I don't understand. This is where I'm lost on your analogy because, like, I've been lying restfully off my feet for 2 days.
Like, I know, but are you going to do a Chloe Ting today?
No, I can't. I can be upset about it. I can be like, oh, I fell off. I don't want to fall off the horse because it feels good to be doing this.
Sorry,
I like the regime.
My hair, I can't even deal. That's how much I care about it. Okay, so let's go. God bless Jason. I hope it goes well at the doctor's today, and I look forward to you surfing.
I'm not surfing for like another 3 days.
Are you actually going to be surfing though?
No, I want to. I can't.
Tasha's great, and she says, "Don't give up. You're doing great, Jason."
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think you're going to be great. I just think listen to your body. For once in your life, you might be surprised with the answers.
I can still do this, so I'm okay.
Oh, that's great. Well, you did wince just a bit as you were doing it, so
got a little pull on my shoulder.
Yeah, I saw it. So let's get in. Let's move away from this insanity and let's move into the Brandon challenge.
This is like it's terrible because this is Sophie's choice-ish because like
let's not talk about the winner or anything. Let's just like enjoy it. Like
I'm not talking about the winner. I'm just saying like but my goal was to say all of these submissions were just so good.
Listen, Snake King, before we get into that, says he's also struggling, feels like a sprained ankle in his right foot. Mm-hmm. Also says, I'm not Jameson, but I could be. I'm leaving it at that. So,
wow. Oh no, this is a wrench in the Snake King game.
This is the plot thickens. Let me tell you. Okay, this hair, I can't. And there we go. Okay, so let's get into the Brandon challenge.
Yeah.
So, we are going to go through some of them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, like, if you've been following us and you're checking out our stories or whatever, you've probably seen a lot of these. But like, let's do this.
So again, if you're new to the Brandon challenge, let me break it down. So it is a single line of dialogue. You are a parent. Your son is in trouble. Is it by a child? Is it by sci-fi? Is it a horror? Whatever.
Let's also embrace where this came from. This was Stacey in a room trying her best to do a horror movie. That was not a comedy.
One line, not a comedy. I was supposed to be a mother. I yell to my son, Brandon. They laugh. They say, please leave. This isn't going to be happening for you.
So let's just all sit and revel in the same audition that Stacey was in.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we're going to get into this. And
we had some late submissions this morning too, which were great.
We really did. Okay, so we are going to start looking at the Brandon challenge. We'll stop and start and discuss. And if you're listening to this, you can always check us out at the Regulars podcast, and you can see what we're doing. All right, ready, Jay?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, let's go back. Here's first Jason's.
Brandon.
Whoa.
Wow.
I cut my hair that day.
We have Jameson. Crazy beard. Palpable.
Brandon.
Scary, right? Wow. Here we go.
And scene.
Perfect. Classic actor.
He feels seen is what he's saying.
We have the amazing Sheldon. Brandon. So let's do a pause here.
Yeah. Because they're starting to fly through.
We're flying through them here.
And that's the Sheldon we all know and love from Two Little Sandwiches whenever she mentions her awesome home life.
It is Sheldon. Here we go. This was exciting to me. We had excitement. We had positivity. He's thinking maybe it'll be okay with him and Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Brandon.
Wow. Okay. No, this is.
Can we go back to Sheldon for a second? Because he smiles at the end, like
I know.
He's proud of that kid for taking down that show. He's like, yeah, you're okay. Like, I feel like there's backstory here. Like, he has the whole day planned out. He knows what they were doing before they got in that convenience store, and it was probably like they were probably at one of those parks where you can like use remote control little boats on the river, and you're like, that's what they were doing the whole time.
Agreed. Okay, so let's. The next one coming up is my dear friend Danielle. Now, I want to talk about her confidence at the end is really what sticks it for me.
A good gymnast.
Brandon. Right? So we have the eyebrows.
Brandon.
Now this is Elizabeth really killing
Brandon.
it. Now here we have Elizabeth.
Brandon.
With
fiance.
And
not just Elizabeth.
Just
what?
Not just Elizabeth, her fiance as well, killing it.
An act.
Sorry, this went out of control. This is going to be stop and start, people. We're new to the internet. I just want to point out what Jenny says. This is such a beautiful community. I'm having a really soft day, and it's just making me so happy.
You get through it. And then tomorrow will be an unsoft day. You'll have a great day.
100%. 100%.
And Audrey says classic Danny, because there was a lot of bravado at the end of that. It was like, that's what you needed at the end of your audition. When they laughed, you should have said, great, well, I'll see you in Hollywood.
No, I think where Danny is succeeding is the eyebrows. You know, it's nonverbal. Yes. You know, it's very much, Brandon.
Yeah.
Take it, this is a gift.
Take that.
Take that.
I know I just ripped your heart out, and so there.
And so there. So these are like the first kind of submissions. It was super exciting. Okay, so here we go. So this is Elizabeth coming up. We've already seen it a few times because the internet is difficult. But
Hi.
Brandon.
now this is what I love,
Hi.
right? Jeez, Louise. The concern. There's also optimism there. I also
But this also feels like you guys. This is Elizabeth, and you said her fiance.
I believe it is. Yes.
I feel like they're an indie band. I feel like they're
absolutely very attractive.
But also like posed like this could be the start of like a Matt and Kim sort of thing, and they're just ready to go, sort of.
Oh wow! I also love that, like, is he loves her so much that he's like, okay,
yeah,
whatever.
I'll just hold my hands behind my back gently and stand just over your shoulder as if it was an album cover. This is great.
It's almost as if Brandon is like Annie, right? And this is a Daddy Warbucks moment. Well, look at this gentleman, right?
Mm-hmm.
They seem rich. Please take me. I'm Brandon. I am in need.
And you know what? If I saw this and I was in the room, I'd be like, great. I guess we need a husband in there too.
Perfect.
You're both hired. Called the production company.
Okay, so the next step is Lisa. Now, Lisa has an amazing intro where she does have to express, no one call, no one.
I'm very happy you left it all in.
I did, yeah. Here we go.
Brandon.
Hi. Just so no one's concerned about me in this next video, I am submitting an acting challenge in response to a podcast I love to listen to called The Regulars with Stacey McGonigal and Jason Ross. And the scenario is that I'm a mom in a convenience store.
Yep.
And some other demonic child has crashed over a shelf onto my son Brandon.
Describes it better than we ever have.
I react
Yes.
only saying his name. This is the Brandon challenge. And if you are not listening to the Regulars, you really should. They're also on YouTube 3 times a week.
Yep.
And they have been the savior highlight of this quarantine time.
It is. We feel the same about you.
This feels like she's really reaching for that Subway card.
Really reaching for that Subway card. Oh, the mime. Here we go.
Brandon!
Well, first take.
Wasn't happy with it.
Wasn't happy with it. Left it in, though.
Left it in.
Left it in.
Brandon!
And we are happy with the second one.
I think if the framing would have left her eyebrows in, you would have seen another strong eyebrow presentation.
Yeah, yeah, it was here's the thing. When we have to do self-tapes as actors, we do many takes and we don't leave the ones we don't like in. But Lisa was like, let me just show you my range,
I know someone that put their bloopers in afterwards and they're like, well, it's charming. And I was like,
oh, I do that.
Good stuff.
Thanks. That's why I'm really.
Well, even the person I was referring to booked, so maybe that I need to just put. I mean, all mine are bloopers. I just leave the main one as the blooper.
Were you referring to me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Wow. I'd like to know who it is. Rob says he appreciates seeing the process. As do I. No, that one was so great. Shall we continue?
100%.
Okay, great. So now we have the amazing and the wonderful Jordan Armstrong, who is a friend, musician, hilarious human being. So she, I think she really switched it up. Oh, and now we've gone to her Instagram.
Hi, my name is Jordan Armstrong. I am self-represented, and this is my submission for the Regulars.
This just looks like she's one of those people that wants to keep her identities hidden.
I know, right? Here we go.
Brandon!
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's when it's like that.
Well, that's what Jordan Armstrong would be doing in a convenience store. She would be busking in the convenience store.
Here's what I love. She wouldn't be busking outside the convenience store. She'd
Inside.
be like, do you mind? It's a bit chilly out here. It is September after all.
Can I bring my son in? Don't worry, he'll be fine.
Listen, hi, My name's Jordan Armstrong. I've brought my keyboard. I'm a busker. Me and my son, it'll be fine. We've just had a weird day, but it's just like every other day. Can we be in the convenience store, please?
Brandon.
No,
You see what I'm saying? Weird day. This has been happening to us all day.
I did want to point out that when I lived in Los Angeles, the Ralphs that I would go to often did have a man who played. He played music and he had backup singers, and I thought that
is amazing.
We think it's amazing, but I also think it's like maybe the saddest gig ever.
Well, it's really hard because how do you split? You guys split. You do a split afterwards and be like, okay.
No, but I don't.
I'm the front man, so.
The thing that was confusing to me, sorry, my hair is just not it today. But anyways, the thing that was confusing to me about that gig was I don't know if the grocery store paid for him to be there or if he was busking. And so I think if you're being paid to sing near the deli, I don't know.
Oh, was he inside the store?
Yes.
Okay, that you know what that is? That's an eccentric owner that's just like, you know what I could do when I get this friend, I'm just gonna me and the girls.
You think it was the owner? And also,
he's just like, I got a hobby and now I can show it off. It's my Ralphs.
And also, who's the girls?
The girls are the ones that like, you know, this is my neighbor Janice and my neighbor Deborah. And when we grill in the backyard, we like to cut a rug. We like to sing a song. And why don't we do that? I got an idea. Why don't we do that in my store?
Wait, does he have a wife? Is this him telling his wife?
Yeah, it's his wife's friends. His wife's like, I don't want to sing. Thank you. No, thank you.
So then, okay. So originally the girls is his wife and her two friends.
No, his wife's not involved. His wife, it's just her two friends.
So then how does the wife handle her knowing she was never even considered to be part of the girls?
You think she wants to sing in a Ralph's? No, thank you. She's a lawyer. She's business.
Jan says that a high-end Loblaws, which is like a Ralph's in Canada, once had a full 3-piece jazz trio. That is too much.
You know, the only way I would like it is if they sang about what they saw.
Right. I think the thing for me
buy those jujubes, yeah, like that kind of thing. That would be great.
Jujubes? What are you, my mother? My mom loves jujubes, and we were like, "Can you pick any other candy?" Like, I hate the name.
The name alone makes them the worst candy.
And also, they are just the worst candy. Like, you have someone eating it, you have to eat those alone. If you're eating them in public, who are you?
And you have to go to the dentist after every time you eat it. You got to be like, can you just get this shit out of my teeth, please? Also, I say that, but I love them.
Oh God. Haley says, have you seen the DJ in Trader Joe's? It's a TikTok. And apparently his name is DJ Cookie Butter.
Well, I have a new mentor.
Yeah, you would. You would. I can't believe that. Okay, first of all, I love this from Kayla. She used to work at a Pete's Fruitique, and let me tell you, that's the coolest name I've ever heard.
I was about to say, like, you say that just to throw that aside and be like, I used to work at a Pete's Fruitique. Anyways, no, we have to stop there for sure. Is this a farmer's market? Like, is that what this is?
It was set up like an old English market.
Or something.
Or something. My favorite though is just like when, like, especially in Los Angeles where like the thirst is thick. When you're like shopping and you see a trio, you know that guy and the girls were like, we got a gig. Babe, I can't, I have a gig. And I was like, it's the grocery store gig.
Yeah, says the man recording a podcast from his child's bedroom. Where's the basketball net?
Yeah, we know where you are. The basketball net ain't new. It's in the frame. You just transition, like the frame was in the frame the whole time.
Same color as my glass.
Here's the thing that's crazy. You but you blew your back out, so you probably have been pretty MIA, like just doing errands and stuff around your house, but you certainly got upright for your podcast.
Well, the biggest thing is Charlie's bummed because I can't play basketball with him. That's the worst part.
Well, boundaries are really important for kids, and they have to know they can't have access to everything every day. First of all, I like that Kayla says Pete, the guy who created it, was a dick.
But then her next statement is, yeah, it's a cool store.
But yeah, it's a cool store. That's amazing. All right, shall we get back in?
Hell yes. Let's get back in this pool of Brandons.
Okay, here we go. Jeez, it's like we're obsessed with Jordan. Okay. Now, here's an interesting one from Steven.
Yeah.
Someone asked him a question and he just responded with Brandon. Okay. And no context. And I love that, something silent film wise, it mixed it up for me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably not going to win.
Well, we got a Subway gift card on the line. Okay,
The Subway gift card. I mean, like, I still liked it, to be honest. I think that's great. I love people making creative choices.
Now we got Bobby. Okay. So this switched. So we have Bobby Hunt. So shall we watch the post?
Yeah, I think if you click on that, you're going to go to his thing.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Walk into Starbucks, order me a cafe latte. Barista's going to
love
ask me my
that.
name. I'm going to say Brandon. And that way, when the order was ready and she called it out, she'd call Brandon and I wouldn't answer. And she'd be a little bit louder and go, Brandon. And then that way I would get what we were looking for.
Absolutely.
Barring her not saying anything, I'd probably just chug the 20 ounces of cafe latte and you would get a Brandon from me.
Okay.
But seeing as I've already said Brandon several times, I don't think we need to do this at all. Okay, I got to admit I was going to cheat a little bit on this.
Now that was later. We loved that.
Well, okay. Loved is a strong word because I love the creativity of that. I really wanted to see I don't know about putting strangers on your Instagram without them asking. Right.
No.
But take that aside. I think it was a creative thing to do. And I was like, I kind of want to see that happen.
You know what, Jason? This isn't fucking a prank.
Wars?
Oh my God. What was that? What was that show? Pranked? Was it? What was that? Was the
Which
Ashton
one? Yeah, I think that was Punked.
Who cares? No, we don't need that. All right. So Bobby's coming in. He's giving us the goods, right?
I like it.
And also, we love cafe latte.
Yeah. But just having somebody else do the job is kind of funny, and not even know they're doing it is very funny to me.
No, because you know what's terrible is when you work at a place like
Sure
what? Did you just cut me off before hearing my point?
I bet you I know your point.
No, because
those jobs are shit, and it's like, why make their lives any more miserable? Like not lives more miserable. Like, why shit on them or whatever? Okay.
No, not even saying that.
I wasn't even close.
When you work at when you work at like a retail or food or whatever, and people are doing bits at you, you got no time for that.
That's what I mean. But although, because some people love those jobs, like those barista jobs are just like fun. Like it's a.
No, I'm not saying you can't love them. I loved working at Dairy Queen. You know what I didn't love? Someone coming up to the front and going, "What do you got here? What do you guys serve here?" And I was like, "What do you want?"
Baskin Robbins has 31 flavors. How many you guys got?
Exactly.
It's not on the board. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I would also, there's also those people that go in, they're like, hey, it's more than 31 flavors, I think, in here. And you're like, yeah, it's a fucking name, dude.
Or like there'd be a lineup out the door at Dairy Queen and they legit would be like, what would you recommend? I was like, I don't know, fucking ice cream. The hell do you want?
You know what they want? They want those small spoons so they can sample every single flavor.
No, nightmare.
I always feel bad. I won't do it because I'm like, I feel like I'm stealing.
Oh my God, you're fragile.
You got
Are
it.
you rubbing your back right now?
Can you tell?
Yeah.
You mean this means you can see this?
Elizabeth says there's a very distinct vibe today.
Yeah, it's that gym locker room smell. That's what it is. It feels like.
I love it. Okay, so let's go back. Here we go. Amazing. Ooh, hello. Here we are. Great. Now this one's
Mommy?
Brandon?
okay. Now,
no, it's very weird because we didn't let people know what the reader's lines were to give that cue, but we made a choice.
Totally. Now here's what we're loving. Okay, we've got thick, beautiful hair. Like, I mean, the turnaround, the shock, the concern, the perch on the very luxurious couch. There's a lot happening, and I'm loving that from Court. It's great.
She's an artist. You can check her out too. If you go to her site, you can see like she does some amazing paintings. And if I'm not wrong, her paintings turned into like they use her designs on like this line of women's gym clothes.
That's amazing. Court says, I think the real performance is the mommy behind the scenes.
I think you're pulling a Jason DeRoss. It was your performance that made that.
Now, I will
ring.
say you're nothing without your ensemble. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's clear. And I also love the pitch up, the mommy, you know, I'm a kid, I'm young, you know, which is something I do. That would be my instinct. Because
except when you play yourself as a child, then it's not pitch up. It's turn into a little boy.
Oh, me as a, yeah. Well, that's the thing when people are like, when you play that teen boy, I'm like, oh, you mean like me as a teen? You know who I think has a crush on me? Okay. Take your mind, you're about to be blown. My cousin. I'm going to see him at the family reunion and just see where it goes.
They say people hook up at weddings. They try.
They do. Everyone's looking for love in all the wrong places.
I won't say I got to first base, but I certainly got to shortstop. So
went to the game and had some nachos and a good time with family and friends.
And I really do mean family.
Anyways, Melissa, Gregory, how was your weekend?
I know you're 4 and you might not understand this, but I just thought I had to let it out.
I really enjoy babysitting you guys. I feel like, you know, chemistry cannot be bought.
Yeah, you're for sure babysitting those kids.
Now go to bed so I can strategically eat almost everything out of the cabinets. I have to take a picture first so I know how to put it back exactly.
6 cookies out of here, 3 chips out of here.
Oh, totally.
They'll never notice.
Did you ever babysit?
Yeah, I was a huge babysitter when I was a kid.
Were you? That makes sense. And there was nothing like when the parents were like, you can have whatever you want, just treat yourself. And I was like,
yeah, nah.
You mean it? Everything?
Come back and you're cooking some steaks out of the freezer.
Sorry, I decided to get selfish with a bit of a marinade. It's not every day I see fresh sesame oil.
Went and pick some rosemary from your back bush there. And
Dan, Michelle, it has been nothing short of a pleasure. Your children are angels. And the reception on your satellite is chef's kiss. Wonderful.
I think they learned some stuff today from me, and I learned some stuff too. I cannot use an oven very well. Anyways, those hockey pucks in the garbage are steaks.
Ding. Oh, I guess the potato skins are ready. Shall we all sit down?
Oh, Mike, you to leave? It looks like you're handing me a $20 bill. Mike, you to leave? Okay.
It's just like Crystal says we need a whole podcast with teenage Stacy. Honestly, in a way, you're getting it every day on the regulars.
Every day on the regulars, every day in a Second City process. It's great.
Can I be honest with you guys for a second? Now, I know I'm 12, and the blazer might be surprising all of you to learn that I'm only a child, but
I don't work here.
I don't work here. I did notice that you had Welch's grape juice, and we are not a name brand family. So when I saw that, I stayed. There's a tartness that can't quite be quenched when you're doing no name stuff. Funny. Okay, we got ours in. So
Brandon, there we go.
Brandon. Okay, so okay, let's see who else we got here. I'm gonna have to skip through a bunch, but
Hello,
that's
pals. How are you?
oh me. What do we have?
I think you're skipping through them.
No, I'm going back.
Oh, going backwards. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, there's some gems.
Oh, you know what I've done? I've done the wrong thing here. Here we go. So now we're gonna go into Jameson's. Wow.
Like the production value is already
alone. I know. Now she is an amazing actress. Okay. Wow. This is off a yacht. The shot of this, I have questions about.
I also feel like the $25 gift certificate's not worth this. The production value is you put hundreds in here.
Hundreds. We even have a cityscape.
Mhm.
Look at wow. Oh no, right? Good.
This convenience store has a lake.
Wow, I pulled under. Good response.
I'll say the pulled under was solid pull under acting.
Yeah,
Like, I believe something grabbed his leg and pulled him down.
I agree.
Brandon!
I agree. I don't know how to pause this, but it's fine. No, I thought like it was gripping. It's nice to know that Jameson is, I believe, rich. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
So much going on. I mean, thrilling. I also want to know from Jameson, were other boats concerned at the intensity being brought forth from this boat? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the police pulled up in their police boat.
Yeah, were they just like, excuse me, what's going on here? Right?
Yeah, of
Really?
course.
And what a high jump. I can't, I've never been able to, not to go back to Teen Stacy, but I was made fun of all my teens because I was like, I don't know how to breathe underwater. And everyone's like, no one does. But I just didn't know I didn't know how to jump in water without it going up my nose.
So were you one of these people? Okay, here I go. Like you're plugging your nose?
Was I? I still am.
Okay.
How do you jump that high and not have it fully go up your nose and you drown?
I don't know. It doesn't just land and go like up my face.
it?
No, it works fine for me. I've never plugged my nose.
Really?
Never.
Okay.
I mean, maybe that's why my voice is so nasally. Because I've done it a lot. But like,
Right. I will say, Haley is really enjoying it. This convenience store is a lake. We said interpret, interpret as you will. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We love. Okay. You ready to keep it going?
Yeah, I already saw the next one. I spoiler alert. It's great.
Spoiler alert. Okay, here we go. Now we've got Heather.
Brandon!
Wow.
Yeah.
Comfy robe.
Comfy robe. And that was genuine motherly concern.
Yeah. I felt the parent in that.
I did too. I felt like there's food in, like, dinner's in the oven. It's supposed to be just a regular day.
Yeah.
And Brandon has just fucked it completely up.
He's burnt the place down. It seems like that one actually more is like less my child is in trouble and more he's lit your house on fire.
Yeah, what have you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll take it and we'll change the script.
100%. Now we got the wonderful and amazing Audrey, beautiful woman, wonderful friend, an incredible educator. And you can, I think, feel her sincerity in her performance. So here we go.
Brandon?
So here's what I love.
That's more like a mother coming and being like, just found out that her son actually cleaned his room for once and she's looking to congratulate him.
Absolutely.
Brandon?
So
proud of you, buddy.
And that's Audrey, right? Audrey's not here to judge anybody.
Too positive of a person.
Positive. She wants you to know that there's always a way, right? Shayla says, I just want to share. I responded to this story on Instagram, and Jameson said he thinks it might be a bit much. And I said, Stacey's tombstone is going to say a bit much. Shayla, you don't even have to provide context where she goes, I mean that with most love. Listen, I think it's kind that you want to put in a bit, right? On my tombstone, it shouldn't even say like the years I was born and died. It should just say Stacey McGonigal. Too much. And just leave it a mystery. People will get it. That's very funny.
Let's give a toast though too to Audrey because teachers go back this week and I want them all to stay safe.
Yes, a big applause and safety and love being sent to all the teachers going back, which is
right.
Very
and the kids.
complicated. Huh?
And the kids.
Oh, and the kids. I thought you said 10 kids. I was like, Oh, the classrooms are much bigger than that.
Yeah, I know.
Concern. Yeah. So, okay, let's continue here. How are you feeling so far? How's everyone feeling about the Brandon challenge? Are we loving? Again, if you're listening to this, you can also watch all of these at the Regulars podcast. We have a little highlight.
Everyone, just want to
Okay, well, this guy's a piece of trash.
Yeah, but
wait, here we go.
Xavier, who is a wonderful human being that I have the honor of knowing. So here we go. And I think he takes it in a way that we need.
Brandon.
Whoa, right?
Yeah. You know what Brandon was, you know what is Xavier? I know what he was going for there. He's like, look, I know that this role, I'm not going to get the mother. But if I do a great job, maybe they'll think of a different role, because that's going to go in the horror movie somewhere. They're going to bring him in for something else.
And that's a huge acting tip that I've been told. Like, don't come in and try and get the role. Just show us who you are, right? And that's why I find my success only really taking off as far as food products are concerned. That's where my pocket is. What are we talking about? What are we eating? How do we feel about it? Mm-hmm.
Have I done 3 separate McDonald's commercials? You got it.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've done tons of McDonald's commercials, not even bragging, but it's just when the vibe is right.
Because the vibe is right. Yeah.
The vibe is right. When they say, can you take a bite? You go, I already have.
There's a spit bucket. No, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, I'd like my butt to be angry with me later. Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you so much.
Are you guys bringing fries in with this, or we're just marketing the burger today? Okay.
Can I tell you that 2 days ago I had A&W in the afternoon, and it was perfection.
Phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. It really, really, really was. Okay, so now we're getting into a beautiful, wonderful host. We know him. We love him. We have an Alistair Forbes coming up.
He's been on the show before.
Now, before we get into it, I just want to say I appreciate him submitting, obviously. We have to obviously recognize the tan that Alistair has that he's very proud of because he's shirtless. We didn't ask for that.
That's what you get when you're a semi-pro frolfer.
Yep. Alistair is very much into disc golf, which none of us really understand. That's why only one of his friends play it with him.
His girlfriend, yeah.
Oh, does his partner also play? Does Heather also play?
I know they go together and play, yeah.
That's nice. So they have been doing Beachbody, which we love a fitness regime. They've chosen to do the Beachbody.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, so I think Alistair brings a really beautiful performance here that I can't wait to unpack. Okay, here we go.
Hey everyone, just want to tell everyone about the crazy hard workouts I've been doing, which are amazing. Brandon? Oh, no.
Claire McConnell. Now, listen, that is beautiful. Okay. Yeah. That is a great performance.
He wanted to throw in the brag of working out. He wanted to be topless.
All things, these are my favorite things.
He wanted to show off, obviously, a new hat that I don't think he bought himself. I think someone purchased it for him, probably.
Sure, but it looked great.
It looked great, which means Al didn't buy it for himself. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. I loved it. Everything.
I love Alistair. He knows that, but
yeah, we all love Alistair, but you
can't try Burns and you can't talk to him without trying to bring Burns.
It's true. Now, next up, we have the amazing and wonderful Claire McConnell. Now, I do want to give a couple of prefaces. She has maybe the most, she's a wonderful and talented, beautiful actress, actor, performer, creator. Her hair is something that I've always
I'll say, just from watching this, I was like, I know that it's not meant to be this, but I've already got audition tips from this.
Oh, yes.
I was like, whoa, she knows what she's doing, of course.
She wants a bit of stank, right? Now, Claire.
I'm doing that in every audition I go into now.
Yeah, I think we can learn a lot. We can learn a lot. That's all I'll say. She is truly a treasure.
Claire McConnell, 5'12". This is my submission to the Brandon challenge.
Wonderful.
Brandon!
Perfect.
Here's another one, a little bit of stank on it. Brandon. See, in that one, Shell's following him all the time, and it's like, figure it out, you little loser, you know?
I love it. I love the backstory on that.
Oh my gosh.
I also don't know if you realize this, but she stated that she was 5'12", which basically means 6 feet, which I was like, that's great.
Yeah. She's a vision. She's a vision. She's a friend of mine. And in a way where, we know who's being seen and who's not being seen when standing together, right?
Mhm.
What a just wonderful human being. Poignant, educated, smart. Here's what she doesn't. She also doesn't. Like you and I, we sit in a self-deprecation. She's not
Yeah.
doing that.
No.
No, she's getting to it. She's efficient. She's like, what do you want? Here's some range. Yeah.
Inspiring performance is what I've seen.
Inspiring performance. Crystal's loving the second take. Okay. So that was amazing. We're very honored. Now we have another guest of the pod that is Miss Ashley Botting.
Mhm.
And I think she brings
And
a bit of-
if you listen to her even once, this is a lady that breeds confidence. So this is going to be a good one.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Claire McConnell, 5'12".
Brandon!
Yeah. I like the choice that the shelving unit was on, like this convenience store has levels.
Agreed. It's very guttural, and that's what I like.
And she looked up. So it's like it was the second floor. The shelf fell over on the second floor of the convenience store, but it has like open stairs that you can see up and go, oh my God, what happened up there?
100%.
I love it.
Okay, so let's here we go.
This is Lola Cerwillo submitting for the Brandon Challenge.
The most gorgeous cat.
Lola, whenever you're ready.
Okay. And we're down. And there's a flop.
Oh, she's actually just playing Brandon.
Yeah, and that's what we want, right? We want a little,
I'm stealing the child's role.
Exactly.
Again, going in and stealing another role.
Now we have the amazing I like that it was on cue, it was like the chemistry between Jenny and Brandon was layered and it was connected. It
was beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, so now we have the wonderful Trisha.
Not the last animal you'll see come in for this role.
No, absolutely not. Here we go. Okay.
This is my submission to the Regular Girls podcast, the Brandon Challenge.
Okay.
Brandon, wait up.
Okay, see, this is where we have a safe interaction.
Take 2 of the Brandon Challenge for the Regulars podcast. Oh, Brandon. Ooh, yikes.
Hey.
And that's what we love.
I do. You got to call out to the Regular Girls off the top.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Always remember Renee.
Let's just put up Renee retiring from the WWE.
Yes.
Let's congratulate Renee.
I know. Congratulate Renee. And she's working on a cookbook, which is incredible. So she's got amazing things happening for her right now. But we've got 2. So we have, this is how you use your surroundings. Trisha's going to Brandon, but she's like, hey, he's probably going somewhere, so we can't, Yeah. Also, I want to call out Jenny, who says, thank you guys. Lola was really excited for the opportunity. We were the ones excited. We are the ones who are honored.
This feels like an agent follow-up.
Totally.
Is what this feels like. Jenny just being like, my client really enjoyed coming in for you guys. She was very excited about it. So can't wait to hear from you.
Now we have Nug.
A little late, but I thought I'd get my audition in for the Brandon Challenge.
I think we just got the audio.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Brandon!
Let's go back.
Take 2.
Hey, a little late, but I thought I'd get my audition in for the Brandon Challenge.
Love Nug. Okay.
Brandon!
Good job.
Submitting if he was a wrestler.
Which we love.
Brandon!
So that was great. I love.
That does feel a little bit like, what was that guy's name? Daniel Bryan?
Daniel Bryan, yeah. Yes. He knows. And I loved like Nug's environment. We've got memorabilia. We have questions about that. He wants to give us answers about that. So that's nice. That keeps us guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Meredith.
Brandon! Not going to share that last one to my Facebook story.
But you shared it with us and it was great.
Some weird dumb joke thing.
But that's what I love. It is a weird dumb joke thing. And we're taking it as seriously as freaking possible.
Everything we've done on here has been a weird dumb joke thing since day one.
And Meredith is great. We're laying down. We're relaxed. But wait, we're not Brandon. Wonderful. Here we go. Next one. Here we got Chelsea Larkin.
Brandon.
This is
next level.
The wig, the special effects, the balloon.
Hope I'm not.
That was
something
incredible.
Else.
Yeah. The wig of it all. Amazing.
And the balloon and the laser eyes. Like someone, they put time and effort.
I know, which is something we love here. on the regulars.
Yeah.
Elsie, Hisham, very, very, very funny performers. Blessed. And the balloon, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your gifts. We have the amazing Tom. Here we go.
Not too late on this.
You're not too late. We love it.
It's still audio, just audio.
Oh, is it just audio?
Yeah.
I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, let's hear it again.
Hope I'm not too late on this.
No, that's good.
This
There
is
was, oh, wow, intensity there. Real, like full fuckery has happened.
I feel like we should have like had those like cards, like figure skating cards or something, and it's been like, yes.
Well,
Although they'd all be tens, so it would be.
It all depends. Now we have another animal submission by a lovely friend in the chat, Rob. Here we go.
Holly Ann Lewin, not represented, reading for the role of Supermarket Mom.
Love that.
And just the line is, Brandon, whenever you're ready.
The preciousness I can't control of this cute little
Just
bunny.
whenever you're all set, the line is, Brandon.
Chris, and this is Michael.
I love it.
What happened to the rest of it? There was more to that one, wasn't there?
No, I don't think so.
I think there was. But we
Oh,
lost.
really?
That's okay.
I'll repost. That's what we have on our stories. I'm sorry. That would be me.
But it was a good one. That was already great. And you know what? I would give it to the reader at this point.
Oh, Rob. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows too. Now we have another guest who's been on the pod. That is Chris Wilson of Peter and Chris fame. Fringe Troop. Oh, Rob says, I did forget to tag the second and third video in the story, but I think Poe still presents well. Agreed. Yeah. Rob, I will go back to your Instagram and I will capture them and put them on our highlights so you can see them because it was a full delight.
Fun bit. It was a good bit.
So now we have Chris Wilson. Now you can see that we are in a sound booth here. He does want to show that he does have money, and that's nice. That's one of my favorite things is money. Okay, here we go.
Contribution to the Regulars podcast Brandon Challenge. Brandon.
Spooky, right?
Brandon, time to turn off the video games, okay, buddy? Time to turn them off. Brandon, hey, what are you doing? Brandon, buddy. Brandon? Brandon? Brandon! They've turned you into a toy! No!
Wow.
Brandon!
So yeah, I mean that one, you know, he really
changed the context.
He changed the context entirely.
And you know what? When someone walks and kicks in a door at an audition room like that, sometimes you got to go, I better pick this one up before he's huge. That's what you got to do. I had a friend once booked because he didn't know what like etiquette was and everything. And he literally walked in and took one of the waters off the desk and just started chugging it.
No.
Yeah, he booked it.
What?
Yeah. He came in, he biked the audition. He was like, oh God. And he went in and he opened the bottle of water from their table in the audition room after they called him in and chugged the water and put it down. But because they were looking for a role that was like, they wanted these like, it was kind of like The Hills, but afterwards they were like, they thought it was all part of the bit. Like he was just being a kind of a dick.
This just proves that there are no rules. Like us being like, oh, you have to, and this is the etiquette. Please. Nothing matters. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is my wonderful friend named Jane. She is so talented, whimsical, everything you would want out of a friend. And this performance is glamorous. Here we go.
Subway gift card.
Oh, here we go.
Brandon?
No, I just use my Subway gift card to pay. No. Are those shelves over there? Brandon! Oh my gosh. Just a dream.
Yeah.
Wow. She really did take us on a full adventure.
Yeah, it's how they used to end all series in the 80s. They just were like, oh, it's just a dream.
It was just a dream. Or Roseanne.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have an incredible pleasure, which is the Sunday Service, which is an incredible improv group ensemble based in Vancouver.
Again, you met Caitlin.
Who is a vision, such an incredible woman. But she got the whole crew to join in on the Brandon Challenge, which warmed my heart in a way. It did make me emotional because it was so lovely and sweet. And I love everyone in this ensemble. They're so talented. They're so funny. We are simply not worthy. Wow. You ready?
Let's drop it. Yeah.
Like he
Big one.
recording.
Big, very dangerous.
I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready to shoot.
Here
Okay,
you
go ahead. I'm 6.
Brandon.
Okay.
I think it's more urgent than that.
Yeah. Everyone do their own
All right.
thing.
Brandon.
Okay, Aaron.
Not
it.
Now, what I love it as an ensemble,
think
they're
that's
fighting,
the
right?
best.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Brandon.
That's a good one.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I'm gonna go.
That's part of it, right? Pointing at the bully.
Pointing at the bully. We love that.
Brandon.
Sounds like you're mad at him.
It did. It did.
Well, you are. You're mad at your kid for like, just don't walk away from me in the store.
I know.
Brandon.
Adorable.
All right.
Hope.
You're the job.
Mhm.
Okay.
Caitlin, Vision.
Brandon.
It lands.
She's taking it seriously, guys.
Taking it seriously.
Put that lady in Babysitter's Club.
Hello. Watch her in Babysitter's Club.
All right.
Here we go.
Brandon's like does the most acting, so this should be good.
Now there's some
He's been
tension.
ready for a while. He's been a character.
There's some tension in this one.
Mm-hmm.
We have to wait for it, which we love. He's grabbing the water.
Do a little bit louder.
Didn't even get into the mic. That's how.
Oh, he died. It sounds like he died in that.
Yeah, we didn't even hear that.
But that's how into it he was.
Yeah, absolutely. Concern. Now that one lands, you know?
That was good.
Urgency.
I like that one. Oh no, Kevin left.
I do love the secret giggles like this is a sleepover. I do like that.
Brandon.
Oh.
Delicate.
That's good.
Delicate.
And this is to help you at work, Caitlin?
No, this is where I do like it. They did have to ask, is this to help Caitlin get work? She doesn't need help, you know, but it's certainly, you know.
I think it's to help to network.
Oh, help to network. No, to get work. I think.
Get work. I misheard.
Okay, so now we have, I mean, a current day Shirley Temple in the sense that a child star was born.
He jumped the gun a little bit, but I love him, so he can do whatever he wants. He gets the part.
We can't give any notes. We can't do any notes, but here we go. Now here's what I love. Charlie doesn't seem to be concerned, right? He's saying, "Hey, let's really fuck some shit up here. This is it."
I was gonna put the first one up. He did 2 for me this morning, and but the first one he goes, I go when I put the camera at you, you're gonna say Brandon, and he goes, okay, and then I was like, I had it away, and then I put it to him. He goes, Brandon. He goes, wait, no, let me try that again, and I was like, yep, it's my son.
Oh yeah, I mean that tracks. Now we're coming to the end of the Brandon challenge, which is so bittersweet. Again, you can check it out, the Regulars podcast, and you know what? Still send them if you want. I mean, they're always so fun.
Yeah. We'll have more challenges coming
Brittany
too.
Smith, who is an amazing performer. Gem. Okay. She squeezed us in like right at the buzzer, and literally it is fantastic. So let's celebrate. Here we go.
Hi, my name
It's
is
just audio.
auditioning for.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Again. Listen, we're all trying. Okay, here we go.
Hi, my name is Brittany Smith. I'll be auditioning for Young Mom in the Brandon Challenge.
Stunning. Wonderful. Wow. Right? Now we have fear.
Yeah, and for those of you who listen to this on the podcast, if you're still listening to this, because this is a pretty visual episode, but that's great. She lit a match, and that was her only lighting. I felt like it was a very quiet place.
Very quiet place. That's what I was going to say. It's
Yeah.
so quiet place. She's such an incredible performer. And just that final breath, very Hamilton, like what's going to happen,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Although I will say this, if you're thinking, well, great, maybe I can do this. I'm going to go be an actor now. I would suggest not bringing matches into the room with you.
You know, we say that, but then watch her.
You're going to
do
go
that.
book it. Someone's going to book it.
Someone's going to book it.
Do you know what I'm going to do for my next audition? I'm going to bring matches. I'll see what happens.
Well, I think we should. I'll come in with you. They only want to see you, but we'll show them what's what.
Yeah, we'll pull in Elizabeth. We'll just bring in somebody else, and we'll do a duo audition.
Now, Jan is correct. This has been an absolute ride. Kudos to everyone. First of all, can we?
What a community! Really throwing it out there.
No, it's been really great. I know that a lot of us
So many that it took a whole episode to do these all.
I know, and it really just warms my heart so much because listen, I know that a lot of us have been having some soft days as we talk about on the podcast.
Jenny's in one today. Hopefully not anymore, because that was fabulous.
Because it's a really lovely reminder that I think the internet can be kind of a dumpster fire place, but it can also be such an amazing, wonderful place. And I have found such joy in all of you being silly with us and doing this.
We need an internet that's just called Audrey, and then it'll be a positive place that you can go to.
Well, I feel like everyone has been. Let's just not make Audrey's head too big, okay? We got to keep her.
You're not invited on this Audrey internet anymore.
I think a lot of people you all brought so much like fun and joy, and it was just such a fun challenge. We'll do more. Maybe we'll do some more acting challenges because it's just been so great. And thank you to everyone for taking the time. Thank you for like buying yachts, getting your partners in, using children, going
to the woods, hunting down a rabbit to bring back and use a rabbit.
Exactly. Well, you're not hunting, you're saving because the rabbit is still very much alive. Your pets.
I mean, hunting, like searching for it.
Oh, searching. Yes. But it was really wonderful. Just such a really fun time.
Yeah.
And Jenny says, and I agree, a big smile and a whole bunch of crushes on everyone's openness and silliness. Exactly.
And this is where we have to break hearts at this moment. This is where we break hearts. We can't afford 62 Subway gift cards.
Well, I wish we could. Listen, Subway, give us some.
Yeah. We have one Subway gift card to give out.
One $25.
We haven't figured out the logistics. We don't know how we're getting it to you, but we'll get it to you.
We're going to get it to you. Okay.
We'll get it to you.
We'll get it to you. And so do we want to announce the winner?
It's so hard because, again, like Sophie's Choice, it's like these are all our children and we're taking one on the ride with us. We're like, we got to go. We got to get out of here.
The winner was earnest in a way that it cannot be ignored. And so shall we do drum roll? Here we go.
Yeah.
And the winner is Lisa. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sexy alert.
Okay.
We will say it wasn't the shameless plug of our show that did it. It was the vulnerability of allowing us backstage to see your process.
Yes, it was the
mime work of the magazine rack.
The mime work. It was, hey, everyone, don't be concerned about me. I'm doing something that's silly for the internet to bring joy. And so, Lisa, if you're listening to this, we will reach out to you via Instagram and get all of your details. And we will get you that $25 sweet sub for you. I hope that you get a very elaborate sandwich that you maybe take a photo of and tag us at the Regulars, and we can share it on the podcast live.
Maybe we do another sips and subs, and we can see you enjoying your sub.
We'll do another sips and subs and include maybe a review or very least a picture of what I hope to be an elaborate combo from the Subway. But in all seriousness, this was so fun. We have to do more of these. This was just like,
I'm very happy that everybody jumped on board.
Everyone jumped on board. We will continue all this fun stuff, but it was really, really fun. How do you feel, Jason? I feel I got a little pep in my step today.
I feel great because also like we're coming to the end, obviously now.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got Friday left this week, and Friday is
okay.
I get old.
Listen, we are doing a Jason birthday spectacular. If you want to see photos we've never posted, videos we found on our phone.
I'm just learning about this. This is great.
Surprise guests, snacks, drinks, robes, pajamas. Come Friday at the regular. What? Come Friday?
No, you were listing things one word at a time, and it really took me for a left turn because you were like drinks, videos, come Friday.
There will be both of those. However you want to hear it is what you hear. So we are going to have a massive, massive party on Friday. It is going to be off the rails. Jason has no idea what's coming, but things are in motion and things are in motion. So Jason just has to be here upright with a party hat on.
Well, see, it's 9:30 on my birthday, so like I could 9:30 in the morning. I could be 3 sheets to the wind by then. Who knows?
We will get you 3 sheets to the wind by the end at the very least, but it's going to be a huge, huge show with a lot of surprises. So I hope that you come. And if you're listening to this, you can watch it live, youtube.com/theregulars. Yeah, Jason, anything else?
It feels great.
How does it feel to be almost legal drinking age, J-Bone?
I'm going to stop drinking then because then it loses the fun.
And just to confirm with Haley, it will be a roast. It's a roast.
Oh, wonderful.
Today, and it will be a roast in many ways on Friday. So please come. It's going to be an absolute shit show, and I can't wait to celebrate with all of you pals. Anything else, Jay, before we go for today?
Thanks, everybody. One last thank you for sending in your videos.
It meant truly the world to us. We have the best crew in the entire planet, and you proved that. So we will do more of these silly, silly things and things silly with us.
Mahalo, Shayla.
We will see you all on Friday. Bye.